Assalamu alaikum. Badin Gambian kolu. Nkai muruta nan kote ke bi fanan. Bawo komi nga fale nyami tili dandan kono be freeing do kola watin dim bembulu. So wato bembulu wati la drong ajata kende a benna ngandi mbaya la kuotama mbela flaka diamu Gambia fanan na kuoto. Otombe folo na alfa furelu mbe tentula bake mbe jaila yente sambani silo minna purun silo tonya kan so to mbe tentula wala mbe duwala na sawante furelu ye fala sinemo nin kafaro ke asetal nin tal jam fanyola asela sadamun ko mende mbulu asemme kadwe yo nimbota to mbe duwala sasa tolu fanaliye wala sen ni beso jata kende ala sen tanka sen na banko tanka yo badin Gambian kolu bi na diamo bitala bake football la karola anin corruption. Thank you Fatima KMB konto na bake na diamo bitala football la karola la anin corruption Gambia. So oto lafita pour momo yalon ko finance kuma fono je, you can kindly send a request to me, then finance diamu bawo Gambia kolom nyinti mo kinin kana ka tati. Okay, alen so demande na television mala. Walaka dia nim fanamba kanga fendol jubetal. Yo ni momo ya lonko kuma be fanan dale lafta ka mim for drong if fancy request or send and I will definitely allow. Oh my sister Senabu Nyangjai, how are you doing? Famo keda den kai famo keda. Be konto na bake. Okay. Bi komi nga fale nyami nakacha bitala football la karola nafikia aning corruption Gambia. Nalien na headline o jenko Gambians have transported hypocrisy to Cameroon. Aning fanang nko I am thanking the Auditor General Mr. Karamba Toure for standing to fight corruption in our country. So mina wo dalilol folale munati nanga wofo. Yalong several times nka fo mole ko na banko bitakan through minna among sabu fewo fenna fo tonya fo balia mi yalong ka siata na banko kan because ntella banko kan nka tonya jele nga nyaka sala nga lafi tonya be minulu bulu nga wolke mo kurngolti faniyabe minulu bulu nga wolke mo kendolti because munemu wollebe authority to andu ninga long nyanta ka minke wolo mun na authority lu ke put into account na oppositional nge put into account but opposition party te Gambia mi ya long ko nteni te ka taxo jo wolya so mim fa mun na problem o wolo mun na mansa kundat nyanta wolle put la to account so nyanta kan hakilol to baki because ntella banko kan hypocrisy siata je tonya fo balia siata je bake kuno hani sangadula pa modu fal ngalo ne juna alama ne manin kafar kelay pa modu fal is a good guy alama nemo nin kafaro kelay alama alaya so arjano la ni sawante toma furel be bari nyanta min understand la ni mo banta iko nsala kuma kendofo bari mafo nga faniya fo akuntu bar Gambia ni mo banta sometimes nka cool over exaggerate mafo wala keta pa modu fal la sangoto pa modu fal ntengal kende yale long andu mbe duwala fo ala si nemo ni kafaro ka ala si arjano dial bari mbe daniro kela minna imam millom fure wala koto don't say it kana fo because fureo abitakan alale kan sign is gone abala jato mbe o badela be dinkola sinna nga kasanke nga keje but our soul is already gone. Our soul is already gone. Barintelu mbukadun kula hanin said mo kurumbaje dunia kono. For example nga Gambian olje ibe Mali la ex-president iba la kuolu iba safela iba fola RIP. Yes, alama alay nemo ni kafaro kaye. But he contributed immensely mimbe Mali. A contribute tale. So alnyanta wole fanan lonna. A contribute batale kasaro mimbe Mali kambi. A felenti bi bodal besorong malinkol be torala is simply because ya tele kudeta. Niya tara nunka ay kuol kenunga nyama. Kuol nyanta kela nyamin. Wo kudeta te kela. Abe avoid la leno. Askeno sign fango. Askeno nate fango oke. Sign batara manfa. Obviously, Jumala alo mune atina fata. Jumala alo fay depression le soto. Jumala alo fay heart attack le soto. Bari mbebe na hypocrisy kela. RIP, 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 RIP. Bari be nafiki ya kela watu min. B, alama jamfala. Gambia B, almost Gambia bebe kamfarin baro kamale. Alama jamfala ala de. Mansaya duai barna fata bidron mbesa kumas ndesan RIP 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 yatam bebe kamfari akam mbafalo ko baro man betea baro kuriyatale baro koraptale muna tinna ni wosi fa ketante idea bit don't say duaye ye duaye but do not exaggerate nga jele mol ka fa Gambia minuli ya lonko ibe pala solto ibe palas kende palto ibe molu tora ka wo palaso do mbenga lon ko kan tora bar ni fata mol ka tra sirin jamon ko ne ba fala ko atle nyin fana ke nyin jamon to atle nyin ke ten atle nyin tailol ke atle fonko ke atle tapetol samoli aya bonni mun tole because wato be sirin nun jen ka kuman den ka fay ko there is corruption mimbe caring and you are part and parcel of that corruption al bebe daring al mamol be daring kawan lal bebe daring bar na fata lungu minado mol ko ba fala ko atle nyinke atle nyinke atle nyinke imaje kunu modo yafo jamangoto pa modu falla sangadula pa modu philanthropist le fanamu pa modu is a philanthropist yafo ko ika mental disabled ika wolu makoy iko pa modu ka woke bake alama ala ya jo barajola kenno yafo ja ko first lady 30 rams lady tel labanna salo 30 rams ako mala ni mani boto jelu akani tulubi don jelu pour ye tabiroke ka samba fonkolia kadi ni mental disabled la minulbe silo kan so that the fanal sa feel ko they are part of the society yalon ko pamod law good initiative let ala drone alo ala be pamodu jolawo barajo minna but now first lady ya min dila mbebe kumbo kan ko first lady office is illegal, it is corrupt. First lady be ko min bela kan Gambian kol kan now atele sajiol nin subolu nin kodo nin tulo nin mano dila pour ya tabiya samba o mental disabled ye bari sign imagine tata first lady jain na jamon kon while first lady benga lonko she is damn fucking corrupt. What kind of hypocrisy mimbe Gambia? Imagine nga nyuna hypocrisy la ntel na bulata pleno kono mol tata to go and support their national team mol be banko kan to stand for their national teams ke support barintel ni na hypocrisy tata nga hypocrisy ke this lead Steve Trawale to leave the squad and go. Steve is a good boy. Ntema Steve long. Ntema long. Actually, nte national team o kono. Wallahi hani mo kilim malo. Ma hani kilinelo. Ni flight a nyolal. Ma mo suteje. Ni flight a nyolal. Biri kata hanum kata camping la. Ma mo suteje. Ma mo le longe kono. Fereng. Anunte nga footballo ke Gambia up to first division. Bari nyinul ma mo le fango longe kono. I don't know anybody. These young boys are doing their well. Ibe lori na banko ye be play kambenga jele Gambia ni be apiala ni timo timbe benanka feel ko they are underdogs because it tello mu timoti team dantal beje bar Gambia especially inenema mabe African Cup of Nations. So nke jele ko underdogs. We have 4 points. The whole country is celebrating. Bari ngana hypocrisy sambanan. Nga dundi timo kono. Fali amra Steve mu stupid moleti. Nga Steve la documentary jube. Just shortly before I will come to Facebook, just to have at least some knowledge about him. Steve is not stupid. Wallahi kunu suto mbellare nenka fon fayko. Biringaje nko nintalon Steve ti. I will go. Because Gambia is still found destroyed already. And the fans, minuli alonko, they are querying for Steve Nyantaka play. And mbenga alonko, coach is responsible of his team. We have to give the coach that respect. We don't have to give him that pressure. But mbeba fokanko Steve Nyantaka play. Okay. Shine. Ni nataje hypocrisy keta. The immaturity of Ntella football chief soul, the football president Kaba Bajo, and Ibu Fai, Gambia Football Federation Yafugo. Okay, we have spoken with the coach, and Steve is going to play. Look at that. Look at that. The coach Minke trained 28-man team. Coach Minke train. Now the football officials have to interfere. Put your player plan. Okay, good. Steve is a superstar. Steve la scoring skills better. Ala dribbling skills better. But do you know the reason Coach Munayatina a mantra la first choice corner? Alma along. And Alma along ko coach ye mune plan with Steve. Alma wo fanal long. So sign 11 players all minul ka play. Steve move forward player. Sai Allah fite jumala sindi muna nalmo wo fanam fo trainer ye ko laftale Musa Baro sindi or laftale I don't know because ntama nyim boy sol fangol tollo nte football nak definitely nga football kele up to first division but sai na football jube o mawara nka football min jube killing maybe Manchester United abanta ni African Cup I'm watching it nimanta do ko la rek nka jubele but apart from that nte buka Real Madrid, Barcelona, wolu penke wolu killing pour ngela maji solo jube. Ni ante jembe sirin teledo am mbe prepare kan to go and watch a match dora lonko Manchester lo. Even hania rebe butel. Ha. So nte man na nyim players solo. But we have talented players minuli alonko be play kan na national team. Bari ngana nafiki abondi Gambia. Nadunta play no kono. Natata Cameroon, ntata lafita sanka jajjadi dunia be kono kon telu nafiki ale ka balun telia. Steve Minke, Steve Nyantaka wolake, he should withdraw. Bari, one thing, Steve imanyan na sonna yene ne ye wofo. Ka foko imantra featuring you have an injury. Ni atara kode injury le bera. Okay, it's fine. Bari nito nyana ata lonko, it come fatale, and then you left the camp. Gambians would not believe you much. Andung ibama ni fama ngejele mo kende balu. I know ko ye train na pour ye tonyafo. Ni atra ko e frustrated why you are not playing. Andung Gambian call complaint ko nyante plain la fo coach fana ya fenke ko sign ko abe plain la because nga moy Ibu Fay la Ibu Fay ya safe. Andung sign ni Steve Plendi. Ni Steve Plendi. Football mo trial and error. Football ni moma mistake football kono golo te sotola. Ni moma mistake dron golo nene te sotola. Because if every team is perfect, you might score. Nobody. So mistake ole kati na golo ka score. Sign. Ni wo football be caring deflection keta. Bolo deflect atata Steve ma atata ke on goal. And when Gambia happen to lose that match, Gambia nata see what are we going to say about Steve again. Until Gambia kilon lebe fintila nga Steve neng nga nsabana fa fango be neng. You see, wala yatina thank God nyin coach manke Gambianti, nyin coach manke Africanti, nyin coach ima corrupt no ka foko lafitale yenna broda plendi nga kela sunkutoti. Wala minister ya abarindingo sambana wala dingo sambana kay laftale ya plendi so that dunia sa as a recommendation soto prasitano contract la nyaming outside Steve is from a poor family, they struggle. Ayala alfal respect. Ala alfal bunya, ala alfal ya support. Until today what he is, until Gambian will fell until after Steve destroy la. Nima hypocrisy bula. Wallahi, Steve ya minka nyanta ka wala. Bari ibu 5 ning GFF nkolu imam maturity ke. Fali amira ko to go to social media kataka safe kafu social media moleko. Okay, we have discussed with the trainer and Steve is going to play. I will search it here from ibu faila wojala ningaje drawing saje nga la ngela fonko nyimberi aliaje. I was really surprised ko he will do such a things. Okay, let me go to GFF football. Ngamira albe nyaawo picho jele ibu finding kaba bajo be lorim boso bala daming. If anybody nimo moyo soto, please you can send it to me because majen na jang koteke. I try to. Oh my God, why this is doing this? So I choose. So Steve is a talented player, but your unprofessionalism minke wale ya tinna Steve tata ntela miroto amanke kominko injury la tinna tata andu Steve nyanta talal because ni Steve manta if anything happens ntel mo kilon lebe Steve blame la koteke andu nyanta nyin stop lale ka foko ntela stamu karleti muna na kojuma plendi then mbe o problem o create la social media then ntela GFF nkolu woluma macho so itelu niko ibe molbe la complaint ala amanke ko ka mo 12 le plendi at once amanke ko ka mo 13 le plendi team ka 11 players le plendi. So this Steve happened not to be a part of that 11 players. Okay, somebody is sending me requests. Babusar Jato. Normally I don't like to profile picture KJ, but it's okay. I will take you. So Niatrako, yes Steve, amanke first choice. Thank you, Mbama. Dasima, Navasima. I know Gambians are everyday cry. Hypocrisy long, Mbama. Hypocrisy long. Nimmang hypocrisy tala. Yalong, Allah. Nabe punishment killer. Abuka Jube, Fuetemu Woliolity. Mr. Sar, you can retry again. I don't know the network. Fuetelom Fontelomba. The network doesn't allow, but it's a try. Allah, Abuka Jube. foyte mu wolioleti foyte mu moroleti foyte mu kafrileti foyte mu muneti nabe albada jindi la ka jindi mo bele kan Gambia la ñu sofare sono ntel Gambian ko le nyantam fangolu cekla ngan jikolu jube ba. If not, we will continue to write this ko hey Gambians we are suffering mbe sofa kanne mbe tenne ala manke sino mansati ala yala jongolu kanule nafikiya mu fenjaw balet tonya fo baliya mu fenjaw balet andu ñing fulol kide tante la banko kan ñinom problème wot Gambia banku din ikamira ko tonyalo ni banku dol fanal jube nal ke wala molla Facebook programme ol jube mbe kumboka nyami be kumboka wala nyam kunun tata dulato Ghanaiano lebeje nebe kachala. He was complaining about Ghana to me. So kaya ko bari why this akonye ko because nyinni Ghana similar problem wole bentel fanalia container ka delay in Ghana. You understand? Container ka delay in Ghana. A business or man tataka. So in fact I mune fango fonye. Akonye ko now Ghana la parliament last month lomba kele bale fonkete la parliament okono. Because munom il after pour diaspora mol minul bije if you send money to Ghana inyanta ka taxo jo ngai ko bari obviously ni ko do ki inyanta taxo jo la akonye ko yalon through Western Union we pay our taxes nka jole but say ite fangola kodo fanam fangoto they will take a tax from there again iye kodo ki woli tax kodo e futa Ghana fanan so double tax ite be wole jola so nka ko wo nagwo it is not fair. Nka ko wo nagwo man fair. You understand? So these are things minulia lonko ibe caring andum tonya kolaya mimbe velarin tella banko ka abe kolaya la bake nimma lafka tonya fo imaje nyin Abubakar Bajaga ntema invite ma fay nan jube ma fay ko nay nan jube ntema fay mantra politique la jam mbediam ka tonya ka te be wuliya fola abe wuliya fola nkanyine fo nimman tonya fo balia bula we will not progress. Imagine na tonya fo balia na hypocrisy ayen affect be a superstar like Steve that iko high injury le soto iko angle injury wala na la timo ya kumandi. You see sign mbe wuliya min foka na football official ol fanale wuliya fo pare tonya fola just to pruka ba fola ko ninga nyimfo nsi tempo nyin calm down fanyala dumbe tempo calm down laba because mobe yalon ne ko momo yalon ko mafo milbuke mira ko abu bajaha wolde ma woldol fode but momo ke mire sensible ta ibalo nako something went wrong wala na Steve Tata because Steve is a peaceful guy. He doesn't want to create problem for the national team. Ya foko Steve le problem or create. Yatra hypocrites le problem or create. Trying to condition the trainer. Now the trainer will be confused. The trainer will be confused. Trainer will be confused lale because already ngajele ko yara fang ntella football federation official ka interfere into the job of the trainer because if only ibu fight ngajele ya safe because they have spoken with the trainer and Steve is going to play all of a sudden womo kilingolu ima calculate ko nganyine fode gambianol ya jele andu ya kalamutale ima o fode imuruta nang back kotake kafo moleko ha Steve injury le soto so ala timo le ya call back ko Steve injury le soto so yalong alnga tonya fo Steve ndelba e national service minke We will thank you for that. And continue, raise your head up. Anytime you want to serve your country, you are most welcome without interference, because ila skills wole batinan lebe play laje. B, yin national team o kono. Ma fo de mina players o le to fo la jang. Ala fonye. Ibe woni jumale kompeala. B, tonya, football is another thing. Nunto play lalu. Iman kodo soto football o kono. Iman kodo soto football o kono. Sibi numbara. I know bring a football o mare ki binalale. Yo, imagine ni lamin jata mimbijang. Desan. Nimi yalo ka fay Sibi Karang. Played at Brikama Dragons, Starlight, Walidan. Nimi yalo. Ibalo Nako, he is one of the most fastest striker in the Gambia. But I'm no professional player. I'm no professional player. Alafanya Gambia. Midfielder Jumale Sambasono, midfielder Jumale Stajane no footballer, even at this present time. James Freeman, Minte, Stanjai, Nema Bob, Ali Fonyeba, Jumale no footballer. As he score. By Malewada. No, ala Fonye. Jato Sise, Chokswol, bari man lucky. Jato wol found demanding, wol lucky ta demanding. Bari by Malewada wol, Nin Sibi Kara wolu, you go to Kojo Lusak wolu, Lami Oins wolu. Lami Oins at sign the Fangaje Gambia Port Authority Theater ila football site, ila technical site. Lami Oins was a security guard at the Serekunda Hospital. Lungu min nantangaje I cry. Mkumbotale. Utumo Sol Faiwol, commentator why Sol Sibikara, you can help me with the name. Lami Oins board defrek bahna. Jumale Lami Oins will know football no. But they didn't earn anything in football. Bi ninna dinimolu dol nata nim basilo le famala. Ibalo nako God have a destiny for everybody. So the grudge mind fle bulala. Nga bula, nga hypocrisy bula. Na hypocrisy bula. Nimman nafiki ya bula na fentitala. Gambia wo wato. Niko Gambia squad will be player. We have Joe Tony Sol. We have talented players, physically fit. But in enema apiano African Cup of Nations. Sol Njai, thank you, Sibi. Sol Njai. Lami Oins board defrek bahna. Lami Oins. This one. Maybe Jamabe Jube Kanjang, they didn't see wala footballer, imagine. Maralta I kaf sol kono, ali nyininka, yal mako wala footballer. Alka sta jane minje sirin Standard Chartered Bank. That guy is a gift. James Freeman. Stanjai, just Abenun Gambia Port Authority. Il be mustalle ti nema Bob wol. Minte wol. Sibikara wol. You have Modu Sanya wol. Aliu Badara. Judge wol of Dasilame. These are talented footballers. What more Brikama la Nawetano, ni nata Nawetano la Brikama. You have Saraba, you have Justice, you have Dragons, you have Jogi Fans, you have Kuta Jumbo. Altalinian players or Jubeba. What kind of players are these players? Yena to the National League. Ye Saraba soto, Justice soto, Canon soto, Ye Walidan soto, Real soto, Hawk soto. ye set mati soto ye Steve Biko wol soto look alinga kata na hypocrisy bonni na kolkon anyway Delta I can't say that ntemaje ko politically this is politically motivated Steve Lakuo ntengaje ko immaturity la keta even if the public is demanding Steve to play public la right lo mode because public la choice lo pour Steve play but the majority have to come from the GFF officials itel manya natala lola ikoy public la satisfy la saying they are putting panic or conflict between Steve and the trainer. So GFF is our problem. They are very, very immature. Imagine situation no handle no with maturity. Thank you, Ndoma. Osiboja. Thank you. You see, so Gambia football lalo at this moment. Bankundingo mimboko Gambia, that African Cup of Nations. Nimbanku dolu play taje. Wala mol siatan teltele, but football do man na wala sign. Football o sign. Dunia kono almost football dunia teamol beka football o no la sign. Dunia players ol beka football o no sign. So Steve Minke, nintelefana mu Steve, I would quit and go. Nte son naka play. Because nim plata, ninga mistake okay, it will backfire on me. Steve se play no le fanande, I nana hat trick okay. Gambia be avo image, nganyine fo koje. But what of ni Steve mistake tai on goal score, atake goal to me along ko Gambia na ata si wole to do. Sa mbe mune fola. So you see, you see why hypocrisy is not good. So nibe kuo fola fana, eka advantage ni disadvantage o jubele. So GFF, Namirako, this will be a learning point for you people because Alia Itanleko, I'll tell Alman Macho, Alman fit for the position. You have to leave the coach alone. Ala Dokuoke. Anyanta coach bulala ala Dokuoke. Don't put pressure on him because alta albarindingol nal dingol bila no nyin coach la ni mutubabol ni africano lon nun albe wolle fandila jale good players solu sende. Because until we believe in corruption, nepotism, they'll believe that wala. Gambia la ñu coach fa mala nko mala te bota mun to la fa let me check. Gambia football trainer. Okay. Okay. Tom. Okay. Tom is a Belgian from Belgium. Born in 1973. A A former player and manager. Okay. Yeah, this man, amanke yarafa among Gambia Dama manage in Africa. Both East African in South Africa be a management olke wol be tole. He was in Namibia, Zimbabwe, Ethiopia, even Yemen, Malawi, Togo, Malta, then Gambia, 2018. So he have at least a very good career. From 97. I master to manage teams 97 up to 2026. So he have a very good career. So but in Intelco, because he came to Gambia, sign Telba micromanage. You see, this is why tukaralunga hypocrisy bula. Alunga hypocrisy bula. No, pasize bimbaranga football. Yalo even ning fango political Nkoiko, our day-to-day activity bemu politicality. Yalong aligning tuje ning Abu Ibrahim Bayaha. Ama understand muno political. He doesn't know. Alal nya kasila. Nyille la molu be kuriya la Gambia. Ikoy be la molu support ka wole kan. Yamiran telmu tole olet. Bari tuje Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala la wato. Mbeka wole patu. Samuel Sow. Kanan neng nye dani ake alanin kilai, please. Yamoy. Do not insult me. If you are sick in brain, you have mental delay, don't insult me. If you do, it's just a warning for you. If you do, you can continue. You insult me again and see what I will tell you. Maybe I will tell you something. If I'm going to work on a union caro. Come on. So, alunga hypocrisy tala. Steve, we wish you all the best. Yeta, bari malafika story do moy kotaki because if I a press conference show ngaje iko you have an injury. Walatina ila timo ko eta. So malafi Nicole tata atambita drong ha ngana story do moy. Concentrate on your career. Tell nga along on the national duties, ni Gambia ni tela you will come and serve the country. You love our country. And nga minje la kuoto nga ila autobiography diringa molu je be diamo le fama ni bama be be diamo ke la kuoto nga lonko you are somebody who have respect and you have regard for your family. So concentrate. Kana so moli e distract. Kana so Gambian kolla nafikia kana so ya infiltrate in you. Kana so ngala. Ibe nyine ikalafi nyine la. Puru yeta si ka fuko hai. Anyine soto ni imagine sign he went to zero. Wale kadia Gambian kolle. They don't want to see itebe elevate la. They don't want to see itemari be elevate la. Wo hypocrisy le bentele bari ibuka foye wo nyama directly de. Bari kalafile ke destroy puru sama de ni tambita dauda they keep laughing at you. They keep laughing at you. Ikalafu wolela. ine ka diere imaje bi iba fola mo jama ba ikafo mole ko ngo Gambia la professional players ol kay ibu silale fango ya make je demanding jato ma make nyim ma make do you know wala personal call ye minke ite ma long jato did wonderful service for Gambia. We should pray for him. Ibusila did wonderful service for Gambia. We should pray for him. Idrissa Sonko, we should pray for them. Ngo former Ibueje jam. Ivory Coast la player mi alonka pleta big team sole in Europe. Labao fo angale la Daily Sol ikata noka. Aka borike mabo. He went 0. Bari niatra Africano lom, they will not do anything for him. Bari maji Togo, Turkey, mi alonko I service KJ woliaje ko this guy. No, we will not leave him like this. Ntelba makwela. You think ko nte nyante tela 𝐾𝐲𝐩𝐫 le Buba Mendy? You think I should respond to that? Foyte la alpha ya bentela alpha nyato Gambia. Fonte la mol manke Gambia. Ni mol be dia mola. Al nyanta senseless soto la al ke lamoy with sense. The setela o 𝐾𝐲𝐩𝐫. Say some, not all. So Ibu emaje Togo Galatasaray ye nyungala. Abe o sofare sono kono. Angleterre Arsenal ma danku ala mo film place ol bije minule alon ko Ivory Coast they are millionaires ima danku moma makoy andu ala ko momi yalon ko fankamalo mate anata aketa a fota fuare yata ako mu molet mi yalon ko nyantale ka makoy because munomu ate dalita nidia kuolale so pour ça makoy womu ku kendolet bar moma makoy Toki miliyalon ka ni mambo yele kili wole nyungala biala life felende abe muru come back to normal. Na African players all successful African players minule alon ko succeed back ala fonye juma maybe abe di tele and in some maybe in Arab players all dolu me la condition lo bari hanin tella tala biri mi yalonko in West Africa he is one of the first professional player mimbota Africa kana Europe biri mune sort of football. We don't even remember them. Thank God wolum ngaje modo ye saferoke about Fisco Konate and other people. Fisco Konate mi yalong go Fisco Gabi Sose wolu Ousseynou Ndiaye wolu Ousmane Saho wolu, but they invested in football. They have done a lot in football. Brikama Dragons la ML Suso haina. Ni betambila Santos wikaji ya sira la korda bundaro. Ni ML long with Dragons. ML minke Brikama la football out. But go and see ML today. I'm fan soto je. And aka min soto nung aka wole dundi Gambia football ningol kuntono. He got nothing absolutely. Munana GFF. And they tell you wolu lonne. Munati na nanying all players all ni nanying ex-manager sol minuli a lonko. Yef kuol ke football all kono. At least ike inyantale ke sambanang wati ni wati national stadium moto itelebe transport and everything bekel ike sambanang ike regroup ye klopo formu ye at least mansakunda ka fendindi la karwo kari. They are the one Miyatina B. We the Gambians are watching our brothers at this football great tournament. Rimina Taylor. Ebe Filije. Gambia dindin jumale ba folako. Ye footballo kele. Wo 90s ka G. Imam Fisco konate long. Obi. Wale mala kodo domo. Aninte Musa. Nga Fisco la kodo min domo nga lonne. Alama alayak so arjanola. Fisco is a good man. But who is remembering Fisco today? Nobody is talking about him. What he did for Gambia. What he did for Gambia. Usman Saho. Brikama, Saraba. Seluba of Basse. Basela Alcalo. Utumo Canon. Seluba was Abedokwala Area Council. Yes, thank you, CB. ML Suso. Bilai, nimbet, nintara holdel nkatambala be siringa la korra bundato. Sitting down there. Nobody is remembering them. Ani mobuka buke remember. So alnga try na legend solo. Nkakambatu na molu ni fatalomu mbafola RIP. He is a good man. He is venke. Yatere biribe baluring. Ni nya ejeja, you take another way. You don't even want to have a word with them. So let's remember our legends. Even Axi Gay. Akata Gambela football tole. Although sa very much to politics led than football. But wafana mala right let. He did his quarters at sport. So if he choose to be in politics fana, nyanta a celebrate lale. Because politics is part of us. We are part of politics. Gambia is a country, mi along the wakil lale nga tonya ta, nga tonya fo nyoye. Munati nantella na old players all ajube, Cameroon and other countries, ikela all players all le samba na ike interview. Munati na GFF te o panelo fanga organize nola, ninyunul be play kan Cameroon, ye panelo sotono ex-players all ike samba na at least they talk to Gambian people on the TV, mole tare jeka live ni forsa fo banta ye nana ye majo analyze molye. But they just forget about them. Alnyinata wala nyami nal fanal bota jembe nyinala alla wala nyam. It's as simple as that because I'll be selfishness lala. You don't want those people pour moli eje. Alman la fi moli wol moy alman la fi mol nyaay wol je. Yes, assalamu alaikum. Hello, brother. Hello. Bukam moy he joined, but Bukam moy malong. Ikamoy laba, are you hearing me? Hello.
Okay. Yeah, hello. Yeah,
Okay,
this is
ikamoy.
the first time. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Okay.
Assalamu alaikum.
Okay. Baraka, content bake
Yes.
may lañu programme
Okay.
time.
Baraka.
Dalla moy kangi lañu
Kontan.
programme la ya. Bari yalo message dol bije kane consider
If
nka
I'm
read
if
le
I'm
nka
from
lone même for it's not nice but can I mind them? Don't give them any relevance. Yeah. Yeah, Musa. Thank
thank
you.
you, thank you.
Okay.
Baraka. Baraka.
Okay.
Sa
Baraka.
ite muna soto ebe. Okay. Okay, anatale ay konoto diale. Coming kabe comment so dol je kankane dankun kana relevance dila. I am grateful and humble, my brother. Thank you. I thank you so much for that. Ñing abu baja ñing mu fali baldi akontenga inauguration diam. Yes, brother Malang Jaju, thank you for watching. Malang, I would love you to join. Love your request o kinang you join because ngajeleko you have etemu trainality in the US. Itenem bamfansu jane niata bamfansu fanambe moy kang I would love him to join. But if you could join the program, I would definitely love that. Example, Serekunda, ako Malang. Okay, let me see. No, I don't know this Maguma Malalafta Kamunef. Let me see. Malanko, brother, you are talking sense for people, and now setting up groups. So sorry. Malaka akafenkele ale malana comment ole say okay ako Malaka akatale, man. But thank you very much, Malang. But I would love if you could send a request and join Purunganyin discourse, because Malang is somebody in Mimbe football. Malang is a very skillful player, very talented. So, but Malang amal loki kake professional in football. So minul loki to be a professional yala. We have to show them our heart, clean heart, give them support ila loklom. Barinkana fuko mbe putla to hate other people abela career le batandila. Walatina na player solo 28-man player solo minul biye adukara alke moti du alkana hypocrite solo danko pour kal ni modol kata liko founder fo liko e bang buka tournament do fang play, but that doesn't mean ko minul ka play wolle no. That doesn't mean that ko minul ka play wolle no. Okay, as I am talking rubbish, then mbatingete bulete ta so that you don't watch the rubbish again. Yamwe. Mbatingete bondi je spare. Eta. Ita kai sa geto blockle. Ba ita iko rubbish all. Imuna ne ka rubbish jube. Why you want to watch rubbish? Sa ngeta handle yamwe. Thank you. Okay. So, mukutimi alongo, we need to celebrate our Scorpion. They are doing very well. Saying we have a match with Tunisia. So na expect even when we have a draw, until we qualify ni winter fanan, it's a bonus, which we would prefer. Okay, so all mukule to me alonko, our players are doing very, very well. Nyante tanklale. Bari dukaral nga hypocrisy bondi na kuol kono kafo players solio ko munat na coach manyim plendi niyo okay coach anim football federation ola molu conflict minale tema because nga jele football federation na molu interferata foye italy diamo ke iko Steve will play italy coach diamo tale already for they should lobby for Steve to play coach le ke train coach le along asulata majo kono asulata player sifa nyadi lela. The coach knows that. Coach ya lonne in every game ate sulata mum player sifa lela. Yalong ikajele ko footballo be nyami. Team anala formation le kana. Timo Dolbije, they are very offensive. Timo Dolbije, they are very defensive. Timo Dolbije, wolu ni be play kan ika based on counter attacks le kan. Okay, Malang. Okay, no problem. Another time, no problem. Another time, problem to you. Take care, my brother. Take care. So nyanta wole understand la. So Steve mo offensive player. You have Musa Barrow. Let me mbalo Gambia la forward players will follow. Gambia national team. Whether I'll be able to see all of them. Gambia la national team. Jumal lemun na striker soldi. Jumal lem na midfielder soldi. Jumal lem na defender soldi. How many goalkeepers do we have? So fonga wolu be jube. So ni nata fanan striker solla. For example, inata milmu striker soldi because Steve midfielder lom striker lomat. So Sankoli Steve striker lomati, he can play Momo ya longo. Yes, na brother.
Mr. Seydi, Somanda Benyadi.
Somanda Bijam. Kortana de.
Programme me diari.
Baraka.
Nga little topic la soto ela kumoni le kono left je respond na domandi.
Acha. You welcome, my brother.
Comme man nen ko quand même fo kana ko di mo le afo be no bondi la je.
Wolom toñat.
Okay, na national team na ko be nyamen na. Comme last time na di amo ko nga fo je le ko. Gambeno le ntele longole mbatandi. You understand? Yo, ñi fem bebe je. They are representing for Gambia.
Yes.
Okay, Gambia le be yalla ka fo ko mbe footballo. Gambia ding tala majority be footballo londe. Hani même marqué. Bara londe ka kenyamen. Yo, andu ko jile beje etata fo la ka fo ko yeshi koma. Yo mendi ate te wetraje. No. Yo, football la ani supportani. Ni te mu supportani ita ka menje. Oni football la me play ka filo kono. It's far different.
Yeah.
Yo, ando mfara nyanda ko kilim mfara lon nako. This is our first time ngata competition on.
Exactly.
Ando nagal fara ya ita ni mo la ka ko ni manke Gambia la first time di kata competition on. Mba kele le komi dol ba ke kan nyamen. Gal bole ita ka mol. Okay. So the main thing kem mendi nyanda focus la le alinga dia motala nga dua.
Thank you.
So this is my comment. Nyanda dia motala le nga dua because nga molle bula nyato mbili felale ando ni lata mola ay ko la law ay ko la nyaawo nya wonta wasalete male.
Back.
Because yemeli bula je yemen kanu bankoye yemeli bula tata do ko nyina wolle akanu kasiyete famati ndara miro
wallahi because
wolle
ni bale famati.
Okay, ndel Gambe nyanda menkela bi mbe yenda sile nga concentrate nga dua so da manne keno bari nga mel bula je ko nyi nga ka fo ko Gambe la last game ay systemo menati ala systemo be ala ko is wonderful.
Yeah,
because
apply
ka systemo be ala ka fo ko is wonderful. Yo nita physical la side da demanding Mali na last game Mali more dominate la demanding. But with all that, I had defense. See, I had defense. Na football they are more experienced than Mali. But neither in physical side, Koji Ediel and Nakafoko, Aramajo, I am managing. Father, we know, you cannot lose Abu. So, our system that is very wonderful. So, for that
very wonderful.
see the way coach nyimbe ta ka nyamen na kay footballers win and lose. Gambia at this stage mal moment need wala nga lose soto. But coach ni ala majo aba samba ka nyamen na. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
Bari
na timo.
Okay, everyone thing for them for is very important. Okay. That doesn't mean Kafoko football labo to nanin tournament no attend amang play ko nyanta play nele. No. Yo anda manke for nan Kafoko membe je wala membe shirin bencho kono. No. Yo footballer kono any place mole be je mengala Kafoko aka start in case na be injury mole be je mengala ko enter place hotel.
Very good. Very good.
Okay, nyine system o nyin nati. But imari koji la system o be nyamen na ila force level o ni o nati. Yo, ko bankol ka be ka criticizing kele. No, and the car not lale, car le be car nya, car le car no abe car sindika munna, na be car konye kanne. No. So nyim manke team di mengala ka foko badi ya kubeje. Be an na ka foko nyin is for Gambia. Yo, moment di asko Gambia winter. So nyin kay the best moment kay mbe yalla na ka foko na ko nyi definitely ko le mu a Gambia kanule. Be olan.
Definitely.
So mo na ila banko kanu. Okay, mo na ila banko kanu inyan dalon na le. Ko nyi ay Gambia kanu bakel. Because footballer be da professional footballer adunte be no mala hebe nat. Fem ala Gambia la key player. Ame tu koma.
Yeah.
So this is the most nyinken ka embe duala program me diari and science duare na timo and sai ala yake push ko ngata ambe ngane obe damenna.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Baraka.
Thank you Sangol. Bakele ayong kontane bake andu ngajele mo
program me diari mbe fana njayla mbe tentu la programme sa en ka interest ala bakele anda ka diala fana because
thank you
nga ku kilinge ngoje la programme ko no wala ya diandine e ka both side belema
thank you
la programme e ka both side belema da mengi ite fa fe boba e ka amale da men me defan fe boba e ka amale so do ko ni ba asamba ni independent.
Thank you.
So,
thank you
so much. Thank you so much.
Baraka na brona. Thank you kontanta bakele. Farambe jayla mbeten no banku di bale muite. Momi yalon ko every time bankola kuoto aka lafile ka contribute bankola kuoto pour ka diam bankola kuoto andunga nata kuma kende bal fojang ni momo e korosiroke na timo ibe play kan andun they are playing collectively. I mantra je kanko Musa Barobe janale fenke be janale timo nying they are playing collectively ye oneness la yitandi nyola. Look, one thing ma wole understand ni malila majo jube Gambian they did very well physically. Maliano le physical fitness soton teluti ite lesembo warta mold but na mole talent la use ala jube two times na molbe ba Hitler. Those balls are close to goal. So in yantalo na player sol be play kan, na striker sol be fight kan, na defender sol be fight kan, na midfielder sol be fight kan, na goalkeeper be fight kan. Na minul be bench or they open their heart and ye minul support le minul be play kan inside. Itelma ko kari ye Musa Barole sambanang iman kari natina. Ye fenkele natina iman kari sambanang. No, they be ajele ko this team is Gambia. Red, white, blue, white, green. Goldman different nat. Alintel kana different no sambane tema. Alintel kana different no sambane tema. Lintel nga different no sambane tema drombe timo le batandila. Alin kana woke. Let's try ngana timo support nyante support la nyami nga loye nyante lole dami. Yeah, I think I have seen this press release because Steve ko when he was coming I injury la sotono which is 50-50. So I aje ko the injury ning at ala service kela no Gambia e so ala timo ya command back nga wo jeleno but yalong before injury be announced la nyanta nkana je ko itele wole fo wolmu diplomatic language le tintefe because ni Steve Fananko yes ibu kam plend lembotaje asati na hanala fanso dole kamfa but it was so premature pour na football official le finti openly kaitandiko okay we have spoken with the coach and Steve is going to play mun fetel malon nunko la team doctor ma fetele ko Steve is not fit to play nka jele fo is there is something fishy but thank God Steve decided to go because Gambian call le fanga atina Steve fanambe panic la because Steve the play nole he can be a game changer. Steve si play nole to his disadvantage because footballo mo trial and error lati footballo ni timo ni momang error soto golo bukasko ya understand so nyino mu kuti mi ya lonko lafitale dron mi yen sambana wala mu prunsa akata na hypocrisy bondi na kuol kono mbe ni hypocrisy kilo le ben na banko batandi kan na banko kan so nin ko be nyunna wala ko nga samba Cameroon pour ka janjandi dunia kono Gambian do ya bata wele alinkana woki no Mr. Toure you will send me request through Facebook saya bukada second number keje pour moyen call ni wonte after the program people will call I don't want that so ni min la faka call ke nan number be minul bulu they can call but enta kala enta pin la sign but ni min la fita you can send me request Gambia kolom inya seje ifango itara diamola akana kentel damati wala atina nkalafi I would prefer your request was send now. You can send me a request now try can accept whether you will be able to come in Mr. Lamin Toure ni atra ko ila faka contribute I'm sorry I really want to join you but I am at work okay Sibikarang problem tije I know ko ite kai every time football quote kai mom I know ko you are even doing ibela wealth ke kanjela and you are doing a lot for these ex-footballers minule alon ko be Gambia I know that imanki pour kaf but I will say it moye minke ntete mbadu la coming molka minke ni Neymar tijelo mi ko bela kumo fanam fola you are doing ngalon ne ex-player sol minul ya lonko ye kukenu footballo kono birim manager sol lomba fo footballer sol lomba ini jama pale ka nyomo andung your helping hand is going to them so thank you alama alaye brighten so na football legend sol fanalu minul ya lonko birim manager sol lomba ani ex-player sol al nga duwe nga try nge remember let us not forget about Fisco Konate. Let us not forget about Fisco Konate, Ousseynou Ndiaye, Ousmane Saho, Baba X Sane. Aning sibi bolong la fada, bolong la pabi nun kute jombul. Bolong jata la pabi. In bemu mol let minule alonko ye la wel dundi footballo kono bakele. I thank God ngamo ye yundum la filo tola iko Ousmane Saho Memorial Field. Yes, because Saraba ndelka train no waletono by them. Yes, Saraba nka train no waleto. Yana coach Ibrahima Bojang of Saraba. Inde yakata Gambia la football to bakele. Coach Ibrahima Bojang nene tadra faketa assistant coach the national team. wol be bi janne ise wol be ise ajube ala juuf sain ten mbe ala juuf le jube kan mbe ala juuf le jube kan abe diamo la replay lom although bari wolu Cameroon ibe tata jele hani ya tara ko ntel man na molu samba bari nsi panel of form no yele bi ni en groupe do nat sama e groupe do na next match e groupe do fanan sambana at least they come and tell us na ex players all na football lalu and because they have the know how ya lonne nkana juti la knowledge la it tell them the root cause of today ni aje football futata nyin stage to tenting it tell them that na football futata at this stage. Okay. Then Mr. Ture, next time, alame sola jata sahola, yeah, man. So, alame sola jata sahola. Asumana Jata, advisor. Thank you. Thank you, advisor. Ndesan. Sibikara manager fanam banta. Manager they were strong supporters of football. Manager banta alama ne manin kafar kelay. Wol manager abala woke bayala nyaaw nyaani footballo be stadium of Fanta Katale. Fafat. Fisco Konate mo jamal la karamu jore Ousseynou Ndiaye Hawks ay mo jamal la karamu jore Ousmane Sakho ay mo jamal la karamu ngol jo oto alinkana nyina nyimmolula. So Football Federation fanana President Jamale Tambita Gambia. Kaba Bajo, be very much careful. Be very much careful. Because Itolom Football Federation la President, kana son yin sifal la ay ketela itela nyaton kaya koto. Nying ibu fay wolu ike undermine le. Tamantra nafiki ala de nyela activity so lonne. Nyela activity so lonne de. Just recently te Kaba Bajo, what happened between you and Lantombon Tamba? There is a lot of grudges. So mimbije wolom nyintiko kana son nyinsi falla technically it will damage you and naye damage ila legacy lebe jawyala. You people are doing very well. Modantal ballo GFF kono. Be very much careful of them. Lamin jase wolbe wolle kono. Because wali ya feel leko itelube president of balale so itelle nyanta controlo sotola andu Adama Barrow ni Gambia be play like a Gambia support nyami ni opposition o beka support wala nyami beka support wala nyami because one Gambia long football was a wo unification let. Yes, wallahi sibi abantale manager banta. Yeah, sibinka wale fonko enyantale kap nanyi ex football manager solani ex footballer sol ye panel discussion o dade GRTS ni Gambia la majo be caring because ngajele lundo ngaje screen ba bondi blado to ba jube kan in Gambia malon exactly muntolomu so they can even organize those people organize second half time or before the game wole taraje yetra analysis ke kan Gambia nolye after the game half time analysis ke so after the game fana ye na kote ke ye mol debrief kote ke about the game so those people we shouldn't just forget about them just like that you know wolomu koti nyanta GFF nyanta min topotola nani all players all you know Thank God that Kosain Lami Owens is part of Hawks, Gambia Port Authority la management ngamin kalamutanu wo kumayata bake because Lami Owens we ala service o minke Gambia ya akele from the heart. Momo ni Lami Owens pleta ibe alonne. Ntelmu dinni un leti bari na pleta le. Lami Owens ntelmu dinni un leti de bari na pleta ando akan encourage len what mon telbe do yare bake. Akan encourage wala tinna birin tata Lami Owens tara Serekunda hospital njita moroko ay nje dron ko ñu sumaraka amena ala de nam fa explain ay rek a ñapitanka Lami Owens jube nkumbota ko ñu ko loy joy nkay ko what are you doing here ko ñu ko fila nekk di liggéey security la fi si bunta kalo bundal do ka bonto bundal yele aka wala ken Lami Owens service min beke Gambia fo Lami Owens nyanta ka okela when Ibu Fai is there enjoying Gambian people's money among thank Gambia la football when Lamin Jasi birabe toffering ibe siring Angleterre inata ye political creation olu sambana inata ye palace olu dila ifelenti be hypocrisy dundika wodular ilafta je politicize la bari mantale bente ngotombi no hani kafum titano because ni politician ol interfered into GFF doron ibe ban la FIFA is going to ban us and you always start no ilafta ka wokenu aliya remember biri wo Henry Gomez ikoy wala genu youth sports and culture minister ngali ya remember no problem o min create no in GFF tema aliya remember so alinkana so wala mbenga right soto la ngataran na various political parties based on our principles woma tinan la kontelu we are different Gambians mbemu kilineti na political ideologies or le fatata but we are not enemies Sarani ego flank player thank you alinkana woke let's unite under one umbrella nana boysol support we stand for them so nimbota woto saying football banta na topic flanjang is about corruption. I wish our boys all the best. We will support them and we wish Steve all the best. Niata injury le soto alama sola jata kende ala. Alama nafiki abondila na national team okono. Boys, you people are doing well. We are proud of you. Na fan solu are doing very, very well. Maguma etela nying ete buke fenke no. So you try malo muneketa. You can retry again. Malo fela network olong fontelomba. You can retry although ila initial phone call so premature but still Gambia kolom ila jerinyalo muntafana na jerinyalo just the only thing is mokana nendirke nkana landa tambikuke and things like that nkana kala mo fanankan if you want to come in tebe mo be accept la problem ta you can resend again ngaju be fa bitala no ha so na fansolu are doing very well. They are so energized. Yes, samba minna ibake kana nyama, and we applaud them for that. We applaud them for that, sincerely. So I'll keep on that faith. I'll stand with the national team. We are one Gambia, one national team, we are united under one umbrella. So alinga womuta je. Let us not see kanyin politicize. Ngalong kode fabita kela fate kela bari mbe lamuela after the tournament. Okay, maybe maybe it could be a workplace network or it could be. But thank you for trying to join. So maybe after the tournament, ni Namolu happened to be the winner of the trophy, which we all pray, because nteta fola ko bankule benyindula mi no. Honey, I would not say that. Team menyindula. Jumale bije minna soccer. You want to see football, Algeria le kawo play. But Ajube tell struggle can move it. Because munam, Algerian players are used to Western football system. Ila players all jube how they ika bori nyami, ika bolo pass nyami, ale jube la football nyabe nyami. It's too powerful, but imantara fenke kano because munam ini mo lebe play ka minule alongo. Woluma wo care the system. Ajube Sierra Leone minkela. Sibi ndelwal ko mala ndelwal la dinde wolledi. Ndelwal la dinde wolledi. Anyway, yes, I was a player before, so yeah. So Algeria, they have ila football is very good, but Ajube have a struggle kanyami. You know, ni Ajube European national team, ila combination of kakanyami. Imagine Europe, Africa fananyanta wole trial ye creating telye. Mfanalka African national tournament or soccer. Europe fell into sign ika national tournament or soccer. So ila players will buka fama nyola back. But Nintel come batla every 2 years or every 8 months, every 6 months, na players will kaben. Ite nyolon, ite dalla nyola back, ite nyola system olu lon na back. So ufananka until la players will but handi back in Africa. But Europe do be sign, European tournament will be carrying. At a mela fa ibajala, Germany play with France, France will play with England, England with, and with a national team more always they have national duties. They have national duties. But until ma was Mane, Sedu Mane, superstar in Liverpool. But you have a struggle can Senegal nyami. Because niye koro sirogi. Check the Liverpool midfielders. Minuli ya long ko ka bolo organize no Sedu yala borinyalo yala bordulalo ya long ika mune kae. You will end up scoring all the time. But I'm also no Senegal. So in Senegal, instead, at a family like a struggle now to come. So national duties collateral. It's very difficult. Nindo ila club duties all they are there with different players. Being alone the club be Liverpool la midfield ni atra ko Senegal ye ole soto la tema. Jumal be Seydou Mané control no la odula. Baro mimbe Italy. Because nga mo jamale ka fonye ko aka golos ko back in Italy. Ibi sa number ala jube players ifa nya di leka play la o midfield olto. Football la powerhouse mo midfield olati. You have talented midfield players. Allah forwarders will move control no because it's comfortable so much so that they know where to run. Sadio Mane, good, thank you. Absaho. Ngale teka Manchester drone na jube. Ngamra sa albebe sobila wala. Teka Manchester drone na jube. Na player sol nga holelo. Sadio Mane, ndeka yo. Thank you, Absaho. So Sadio is struggling. Mo Salah Jube have a struggle can Egypt nyami. Ala Jube rek. So football la different no lo. So let's give a supporting hand. Na African Football Federation, ye fanal nyante mira la sign, ye corruption o damma bula. Ye African tournament of fanan, ye national tournament of form. Bara jube inte la players all, ni be bola na Europe fan, European team will give them problem. Ndemanta hani ba killing to jang, cafe killing. Maje, nyala, ngatara tambila. Ngaje be African ibe na football o bondika. But Gambia, we cannot see that. We love women na football love let. We love football. But ñinul ka mutala kontel andu yalon nako African players are very talented players. Okay, Ibrahim Kobo BJ. Ko brigama molelon. Thank you, Ibrahim. Mohamed Jete, I don't know if I ever do know about. But some mina football ko blalaje. Sarani Abaraga. Aston Villa. Nako basic better. But I mean, yes, very true. Absaho. Imagine what the same corruption. He'll have tawale sambalana. And the coach is not going to.
Yeah, assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Nye kondom kekendo. No, nye kondom bakele because it hakilo warta bakele.
I'll tell like amma ko I'll tell milkan raju berol.
Ndele kalong because ika program ol samba nyame na ande sewa bakele.
Baraka. Thank you.
Ay sewa nye kondom bake yetente wonya kekendo lo muiti billahi.
Baraka.
Yeah, baraka. Okay. Okay.
Gambia in long. Baraka. Thank you. So sai minala na topic fulanjangolo kono. Minketa corruption oti because ngajele bi National Assembly ila Facebook site oto ye in Auditor General ye programo soto je. So wo programo nyi programo nyi kumayata num bake okay, ngaje Auditor General tata nunje bi hey my friend Nancy. Nancy, why didn't now I have to block you, or you bring your identity? Bring your identity. Why are you doing this? This is a country that you said you love. You want to involve yourself into the matters of our country. Why hiding your identity to the people? You are my friend. But being a friend to you, I don't know whether you are a woman or you are a man. So it doubts me so much. But thank you so much. Happy New Year. Although atambira nyanya because Major Nung, I wish you all the best. Good luck to you. Okay. So the problem is now the Auditor General He went to National Assembly to appeal to them, so that they could take an action about the corruptions going on into our government institutions. This is a shame. Nobody should tell the National Assembly to do that. The National Assembly should be helpful. They are one of the arms in our government. Because the executive, the legislature, and in the judiciary, they are the legislature. They are making the laws. They can even demand the president to come to National Assembly and explain. But they are not doing that. We give unnecessary powers to our leaders under the detriment of the poor Gambian people. Let's work for our nation. Corruption is killing our country. Country people are crying. We are hearing millions of dollars ikata into the thin air. We should be careful here. Why every institution is corrupt? Akatina Gambia hani minul mantra living Gambia. If you need something in that country, inyanta sambala banko min fonka ika doubt hanila kaitol fangol. Because the Gambia rate corruption auto nyami. This is sad. But Karamba Toure, we have to thank him. He is standing for our country to fight for corruption. That's where he can stop, to make audit reports and give to the government to implement that report. But what the government will do, if they prepare, given the report, government will not act. Why in Telfamala Banko kan, Ninga report of the president Lankafoko Lua 6 months le deal. Is the president not entitled to work? Munati nebe file 6 months. Any negotiations can work on behind bars. Now, thing the president have to decide on that. Why? We have our justice system. Because there is no discipline in our civil service. Well, I will play this Lanyin for you people. Deputy Auditor General 1. Member Tunkara, Audit Manager. Siring Mas Diallo, Director of Audit. I'm Yoro Kamara, Audit Manager. New faces. Yes, there are new faces. These are the actual people who did the groundwork. Laftalia Lamoy. This is the National Assembly Committee, Finance Committee, the Auditor General, and other staff soul. They went and then meet them. This is very sad. You know why this thing happened? You know why this thing happened? Because the IMF and the World Bank were laying in demand. Tubabol are giving us their money, taxpayers' money, Sai fangol kasi ka foko ni lenin kodo ke mun toleto. Sai we have to put pressure on the government ya explain mole ye kodo dundi dam because nga kodo di la minka maje wot. Wala yela representative sol soto le Gambia. Nyinketa malu baleti. Yen sokodo fananna. Iko mole ko altaliya futanda la molu maliya al fangol ma koy. Ntelu mol ka ta nga fuka nkande. Imanje tubabul sa yembulo toromondo ko pour kodo nyindunta dama efo. Ni manke maloti. Fo ni manke maloti. So alsa la moy. Alsa auditor la moy.
That's why we invited him here to support the process. Thank you. I am Karamature, Auditor General. I'm Pamajan now, Deputy Auditor General 1. Member Tunkara, Audit Manager. Sitting Mas Java, Director of Audit. I'm Yoro Kamara, Audit Manager. It's all right. Honorable, they may not necessarily know all of us. So it's fair with the introduction. We do introduction. Mr. Honorable Ngo. Don't mind Honorable Ngo. He's always pulling their legs. Honorable Samba Jallo, member of Nyamuneta Kunku and the minority, member of FPAC. Honorable 𝐶𝐲𝐲𝐫𝐢𝐬𝐲 Majority Leader, member for Combo South and FPAC member. Thank you. Yes, my name is Mariam Denton, chairperson of the committee. And our able team from the committee secretariat, and of course, our specialists in coffee making. Please, don't say no to the coffee. Thank you. Thank you very much. Once more, you're welcome to the meeting. The last time, the AG formally presented the report, that is the audit report on the government's COVID-19 response, and specifically on the procurement and distribution, food and medical items. He took us through the executive summary, the background to the document are all first pages. And then actually he had wanted, if my memory serves me right, to proceed because there are about 3 or 4 executive summaries. But I said, since it's something that has been circulated and it was being read verbatim, there was no need to spend time, reading it again, because probably after reading it, we will also ask for clarification, explanation here and there. That you suggested then that why don't we come back, and when we come back, we take it from there. We would have gone through the report ourselves and see if we come up with certain points to raise. But I think the discussion, what we discussed, I'm not sure whether they were here with regards to witnesses. They had already left. We had a strategy, or we wanted to propose to formulate a strategy here. So, honorable members, can I be guided so that we know where to take it up?
Good morning. Thank you, the National Audit team, for coming. I think what we want to do is like to just to make it more or easier for us to take us through, because when you go through the report, you actually have 3 executive summaries, and then when you go to number 7, you have the detailed findings. So we want, for example, every section, for example, the food procurement, for example, what are the major issues on the food procurement? And then from there, we go to the food distribution, and then from there, we go to the procurement and distribution of medical items. So those are the 3 key areas that we want to, one by one, we deal with the food procurement, and then we move to the next one. And you can go in detail to explain to us actually what actually has transpired, even though when you go to the detailed findings, we have seen the responses from the respective, stakeholders. But maybe, you can give us more information about these things there, like the executive summary on the food procurement itself. Like, instead of going like page by page, but you can just go straight to the issues that you have captured, and then we can do the discussion and we can ask questions based on that we have highlighted. That will make it much easier. Yeah, like on point 4, that is page 18, I think. Yeah, page 2. No, page 14 is the conclusion. No, 18, page 18. The executive of the food procurement. It's started on page 18. Yeah. Yeah, so we make the one last. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry? Yes, Mr. Ture. Or is it, does it make sense we go straight to the detailed findings? Does it cover like the other issues that I have just highlighted? So if the detailed findings is going to cover all of them, then we can go straight to detailed findings. You know what I mean? Yeah, actually. The only problem is that the other party is not here, so we'll have to read their part of the, because they have responded. We'll have to now read their part of the the issues. Yeah, maybe that's what we'll do. If many are not satisfied, of course, as usual, we'll put additional audit comments to the answers that they have given. I think we can, from that, the committee can derive the issues and then perhaps bring in them for questioning. The reason why we're proposing that to be done is for us to be able to identify potential witnesses. People will come to question, examine, engage them as to why A, B, and C. Like, for instance, for me, being a non-finance person, it was what I was able to deduct is like from, if I look at the page 19, the highlighted area, the bottom of the main findings, I was able to see that, the objective was for the audit tried to answer a series of audit queries. These are the conclusions. Then I also went to the main findings of each of the various items, and I was able to capture that. So probably if we go to the detailed, as Honorable Mo has suggested, and I think other honorable members of the committee would agree, we go to the detailed findings because they are all highlighted. Now, the failure to perform needs assessment,
that came up many times, you know. And of course, there are reasons they give excuses why it wasn't done here and there. So basically, as Honorable Mo said, if we're able to go to the detailed findings, that would give us a very clear picture. And then at the end of our consultation, we can then identify with the help of our subject matter specialists, the potential witnesses, and how to go about A, B, C, and D. And
thank you very much. Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. The report itself are in 3 parts: the food procurement, food distribution, and then there is the procurement and the sort of medical items. So, relieve the reader. I want to suggest that the Deputy Auditor General will read our part, and one of my colleagues here, the director, will read the part of the, so that he's not exhausted. The director will read the part of the responses that have been given by the auditees, so that he can also recover his strength and energy to proceed on. If that is all right with the members. Thank you. Okay, may I start? Yeah, page 32. Then before I start reading the detailed findings, just to give you a little bit of background, again, extra to what we have here. I mean, about the layout of the report. Why we have 3 executive summaries and also 3 detailed findings is about, because of the coordinating committees. You have institutional coordinating committees one is chaired by Minister of Trade, one chaired by National Disaster Management Agency, and one chaired by the Minister of Health. For food procurement is chaired by Minister of Trade. Food distribution chaired by National Disaster Management Agency, 𝐸𝐴. Then for procurement and distribution of medical items is by Minister of Health. This is why the report is structured as it is. Okay? And yeah, I think that's right. You can stop and ask the question. That's why we have got and this report is a consolidated one. That's why you have 3 in 1. 3 in 1. This is why we say the AG. Sorry.
In addition to these 2 committees, do you have a
Jang imantara foku jama fenke kan jang because naje for how many minutes hansa the struggle can black clean to ka pare ka kumol le senande gambian kol auditor general woli yela do ko kele bari yalon wato wati ni National Assembly itel katu intervene lale ni National Assembly ka wala ke mol e katu intervene lale drong ha e buka pare wole kumol senande moluma ibe nyin time we so min bela tentin na fenkere re ba fala wole ko yamiranta nta a join la for next day wole kala so wodron ne kantel batande mare la jando but nimi interest soto because lafa program on close la nimi interest soto nyinto ebitala National Assembly found a page letter. You will see the videos. Ebe video nyinul jelale ini auditor general and other staff show. Auditor general, they have done very well, very well. And ye minke wolom nyintiko, they feel very sad because it a report of fintitale. Yalo audit report on any fintital on government fund, central government fund, femankije. So audit report of an fintita about GRA in central bank iko 850 million o mingi alonga filita fe mankije. So audit report ni wole frustrated saying audit report on health ndengaji janne. From I remember during the time of COVID, World Bank and Sokodo Minna, Yatra Gambia found an emergency fund, nga min spend on COVID. In other for World Bank and so Minna, Okodo found na Gambia, yewo wire direct to Turkey, puri ambulance all sana. Eko ambulance all kono, everything is there. Ambulance all jani, everything nebeje. But ambulance all everything beje, loktano kono borotije. O ambulance all nyeje, biye na cargo flight la. Manna long ko ke ambulance fo banko le farte duntaje fo e Senegal le soala ba malo ambulance tata dawo da mbotaje ko ke itelle murutana wo fango in fact nte fango wo wato en tara Gambia lundon tata bijilo ma fango la drong ngatra mo jama babe lorin dulato GCCA Gambia Chamber of Commerce ila complex long woti bijilo silaba kan nimin kata ni bita kan tuwot sukuta nge taraje nte fama tata foje nko malo mune bembija lotaje ngaje ko iko ilafta je kala temporal covid centrality hospitality ko ilafta temporal hospitality billa woto bari tella complex de GCA le tam iko ni covid banta so that GCA will see continue ye la trade fair center yalo will ka trade fair ke stadium molato andung sai wo be keta mo mannaje hani tento e malo wodulato kotake mo mannalo muneketa covid kodo o kodo min bedunta Gambia about covid mo mannalo muneketa fon natan ka corruptionol fango moy within Ministry of Health manke politique diamuti ntede nimbadin sasata o ngamillo nga sasata ibe kata loptanol to andu haninte fanam fango nimbe Gambia nin sasata mitara loptanol obviously barsila ninga loptanol sotoje loptan mi yalonko han paracetamol mobuka sotoje loptan mi yalon ko ni tata iko ambulance o nyantete rifala ambulance driver kamune foye ambulance o tijang i gaswelo tako I'm so mabire be hanyira wala no maybe ni arna fa ni African government lo msafo ko maybe ambulance olu ye mutale tate wafu African government doya but Turkey ta sonna wala Turkey have a very serious president Turkey ta wokela so ambulance olu dunta daminde malo na ambulance su tangol mi ya long ambulance o mi ya lonko World Bank le sammole Gambia man sakunda ma sang amanke Gambia la kodis malo so karamba toure batata bakele because ya keje pour aka mansakunda audit barna audit report ça fait fente kelaje andu audit report ol be kala ba mun tole to for implementation wolon president o yaati male kamune nyininje atetewo understand kataka file jurmala tabulo kan kaka do kuleki ate do kukela military adam barola office alimma koy bang computer bala tabulo tole bang laptop ole beje bang fo computer le beje dukara makoy because malaka mi use adukara military ala office alim makoy bang because nyimbanke nyim tambita chahano la sign auditor se report dada action te kelaje so munatina dolbe dolta sunyala nyine atina man sakunda fangole be sunyaro encourage kan Gambia Nko wato at ben soare kan update le about the petroleum saga. Alnga jube. Wo petroleum saga jumale to bina labanna je anim file be labanna jumale. Alnga jube. Ngaben jele ay safero ke wala num bi kaitandi ko he's thanking this media house atondi le fango Malagen Lombang let me go to Ben. Yeah. West Coast Radio tata nun ako ben ko thanks West Coast Radio for covering the presentation of the Gam Petroleum saga report to President Adama Barrow and his cabinet by the task force. I am not sure if another media house have reported the event. I will give my response in a moment. So West Coast Radio is part of media houses minule alonko. They went to State House during Nyilbeni ila reporto in Hanover la sign. Yin sagat Benga alonko Abubakar Jawara, he is the man behind everything. Abubakar Jawara, who is Abubakar Jawara's best friend. Who is Abubakar Jawara's best friend? Adabaro, billah wallahi talla Gambia gold hako tule ni man parela ni man la fi president yakela Gambia ifono. Ha, itekela no president yetara the highest business of financial Gambia ilafta kake the richest person di imala fi feo fe yete dan Gambia. Atekela no ngogo kate kalile. Bari ntede ila ko mbala fa baki. Ibitete use la keke joround. Ke kalindi. Ibe kala ko itele election o win itele president. Yes, itele announce ko itele ya win. So obe manke problem oti. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala waya lonne fo tonya de I win tale walla kulle keta fo I winta. So because njakal tale report ikanyanta tala Adam Barola ya. Adama dum fate time o sotol because wo report ol kake bunches of papers led pour ka obe karan ka understand kalo munebe kela. Muna na Adama te recommendation kela dra ko ka liya samba justice ni mi nyanta kitin light a kitio. Laventura alkana tonye fonkolo mati nunde keno wa fulalo maybe ala keno la fonko la ke save computer kon. So muna atina every report TRRC report iko 6 months Adam Baroya jane commission report Adam Baroya any report criminal kuo kuro iko Adam Baroya Adam efan dahanda fo ko nimio mi nyanta tala kiti dulado recommendation o kayta kiti ole ye fan handi ni report Abubakar Jawara ni oil saga da bijel adu Abubakar Jawara ite o bondi no la nyindo Gambia bebe la moela mbe jubela be la moela mbe jubela so nyin audit report o karamba toure fa batata la sign ba ya fole ayafo sa tata appel National Assembly le pour National Assembly wol se action tano ya ingera masi be bati ye so corruption o de muna itakela na luwato ko corruption o abete atale ka teki ala ke luwato kilinke ngadaha isaje auditor ye bo Gambia audit office fango e boje auditor kana taraje ala fan handi aliyo keje bawo ni audit report o dadar fente kelaje Gambia la na fulo 850 million albea moynu nuwa sise wala jan albea moy janne baralman alman femfo fenne manke o kabrin 2018 kabrin 2018 mbe dani la Adama Barrow la fitale na banko kan sakon na jata kende ya bunda mbe samate ala audita yi muso nyini nyadi la nyini mu kodila because man you understand kote samate le lota National Assembly ako covid kodo corruption o min ketaji biriwo keta ye samate kumandi cabinet room ngamoy wo wato fon in cabinet ika isolate le mo bukala fi diamulay a dewta jela baraman so resign la ika wole kela ike isolate le hayti parata man sakundal to tinyala hani nyi long munati ne man na yafu mole dron imanya na fola national assembly bankola ko amanya na ka fo national assembly ya isolate asilata saying iko if you cannot beat the system join the system nimu bala falti de la banko kan audit report jelu femman keje saying nyim petroleum problemo muna be kala nyindu abakar jawara la be at the center of this so this is very sad. We have a sad nation. Banku dingo be kambenta kukelina. Corruption is killing Gambia. Corruption is killing Gambia. Ibukana malufang na authority buka malufang niyeje nimiye haftan jay kamera ko bi wala be salindro kala maka jamao. Haftano be du manin koso. Mo noringolo mo furingolo. Be na mansa kunda be do balda fengo beti nyala. Mo kensengolo. Who are these people? Muna na nyilman consent function. Ibuka malo function. Ngal nyay mambure njay jele. Wolunga tata football jubela ada barole. Wolo nyindiko silang you are the second term president Ketoke. Yalo last year nga supplementary sabalek. Ngina wombe minkela. Mba me imagine ya Kumas Gambia Port Authority la anin GRA. Ye tarifol be mutake be lafa without even calculating. Gambia nkol ko ka kumbo mburo buka so mburtiel ko $10. Farnye boto sign Gambia jello. Ngana ni manu ko ngani. Ambialonde yalo wadole bukata online. Mantra online. Hello. Alon sambe jumala kumandi nola kuraye farnye boto dani nin kanye ja afon. Dugara alfanal yemma ko ban sol. Ne alfanal si mo contact no science ay farnye boto dani nin ka Gambia. Abe ke kula bake pour salon no janning because ikombur tiol ko mburo dala fale to $10 ni wonte manta mburo wafula. So kunun ni mobe diamola ko polisol ko brikama ni e momoje yemburo wa $10 la ibe mutalale. Ala ye jine kenu jak iko nimi man covid nimi man masko du polisol se muta se jindi motoko ali amo ye jumal sa bakiti wala andi ye mol muta polisol fana la sanjanol be kerinde Gambia fawle ka fo alta ali corruption ot because ni mo muta maske balanu o wato covid la o wato ina alnene amo ye jumal sa bakiti wala ali amo ye jumal sa bakiti wala Allah, because we are not a serious nation. Germany jam. There are certain areas wotumo minna kovikla kolbe garawring. There are certain areas hani mang masko fangodung ni polisol tambitele ka fele ko put on your mask. Silo fangoka. City center soluto. Public area soluto. Ika fele ko put on your mask. And what nata sort of found ye muneke ye measures le landi if they see more than two people altitala. Monyama majang grupo la alkata. And Germany is more than 80 million people. Ntelmahan 2 million or see. de laman sakunda kan control no jam police olu ni e muta fewo fen na nyanda ka fayno jo inene buke nyinin ka kodo kodimal e ka fole ta jo bank walla yela kato ta yela machine ni dila ya joni jele resito dila yille pareta ka corruption o kele barka fu police ole ko nimburu tiol ko tendalasi ali muta yeta police wolom de man boto da kolayata al bolo alla joma si al bolo nal tata mburu furti min muta hani police min man rajuti la ni wa mo ko karbe mburu janol walla mburu afu nyina abi ajele munani we keme lulo bonda adit le tele la hajo mundu malon telbe corruption o kelala albe regulation le londila ngamol moyle yalon ready do kula la al kuol bondi molye nyoto salif ju wende pala jelora ani ngedani hada kane ma please yamoy be strong, just be strong. Let's just talk about it. Ni disgrace ibam malole soto ni eje ni minister permanent secretary so director beni haftano bela haftano dumanin koso mo foreign. Let's disgrace them. Ha ninga hanije jamoldo, let nobody even give hand to them. They are the cause of this country dying. Tello bar ni eje jamoldo bulufule ka wala dile se dol fama je faye wuliye iko etele na sida nyina kake wala na topic follow keta hypocrisy quality kale hypocrisy jele wala tinanko mamburen jay aliyafo adama ile bifabita tola ko afoye mballa salary la falale. Civil servants are sitting waiting for this salary increment. Ale jelle la fe la salary ka muntuma la be effective altata jal ko alko adama fo alkalo le mbal jolal alkali jelle be Gambia sai la fita min lonna malon fali yo lonna bambar adama waya lonna ngata mu kene business lalti alkali tata ya alkal kaito ya aliya lonna kon ka jole dolbe je 10,000 dolbe je 5,000 dolbe je 120,000 e kadi alkalo dol pour la kaito a depend be area min sai andu wo alkalo buka han taxo jowola so ala fo mole ko sai wo alkalo lawo tax jo balia wo kodo min kadi alkalol ota al press release okay aliya foko ni momo tata alkalo nyante la kayto dala le manya na kodi dilala nyanta wala fola binta ita mumba malati yamoy ita mumba to malo muiti respect yourself, okay? Good. Better than wallet. If you do not want to respect yourself, you will see the other side of me. Mumba malati, because of Mbama Toma bintality, I respect every bintambuka mo kumandi tolanka fwe bele mba. Suma yainga, mangla jox sa kër, respectal sa bopa, please. Fufula am. If you want to go forward, I will. I love you too. I love you too. You and me, we can do it together to fight that, because corruption in a country, you know very well whether what I am talking is an allegation or there is corruption in that country. I think both of us knows it. So please. So that is the thing. But Sanyang, this is very premature of you. I am not talking about that. If you do not know the detail of that, go and ask. You don't have to ask me about that. So I think it is very premature of asking such a question to me. I'm not a stakeholder in it. So if you do not know why that happens, go and hold those people accountable for that. I think we have passed that level to ask about 2016 coalition when the country is dying. But if you choose to do so, fine, that is your business. It's not my business. And do not ask me such questions. Good. So this corruption in our country, it is harming the economy of our country. Food safety jam. You go to Gambia, there is a lot of expiry foods in the middle of Africa. Let him go with his ass there. So, food safety, they are not doing their job for the simple reason they know exactly where those expiry foods are, but they have a commitment with those people. They have a commitment with those people. They have a commitment from unbelief all over. They have a commitment. Mi yalonko ni tata wole food expiry short. They give them money, but they don't know ko yewo mimbula be food expiry food or wafkan. Maybe it's a Sunday because you know already ko food expiry food so lebeje. But ila family mose fintinole outside I sula domor la kombar ngata supermarket kari wala ngata mini market kari ay ta ya sanga ya domo. Ay iye courant min dua Gambian kole ay weyo sambanela korda kona sete fa affect nol. So save your life and save the other people's life. Wala better yata. So Karamba Ture, inila timo mol, until we will applaud you, but itata dami National Assembly ngamwe ibiring ifenkede ko for Friday. Sign, being in Friday tema, a lot of things could happen. Minul involved, in the communicate nole. National Assembly, alianta sila le ngali samba do kuola, aliyenin kuo for ay senea, alianta mimbeke la alia beka alia ki mansa kundaye, alitel dae boje, alianta okela one day quality. Nga dipite ol mole minul ya kuma kendol foje, tumanjay, ay kuma kende bal foje, tuma wanted pour action yeta nyin kuoto, immediately. Wala atina Gambia, minala National Assembly election order. Shouldn't tell Lebulu what type of Gambia we want. Nintelco, we want one party system in the country. Then it's up to us. Albemela Woodlanko, Adam Baroya Fulako, business will increase nyame ateman kuno what. Ngayo fale la altulubudu kesol ya moy. Yes, Tonyalo Malawoti. Because there is no price control, and the Mansakundate price control cannot, but they could do price management. They could do price management. So please, for God's sake, Alingana Banko fight. Stupid people like Nimbati Sanya Wolu, Inata just to distract people, they cannot distract me. Alanya Kasila. Ntema force I nante jube. Should you tell me Ntanyanda Kaminke?
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
No, brother.
Ebe kairaro.
Kairaro, kota.
Kana otanate Thank you for joining. Jumala mu ifam fo mole butu yedum kacha ko ne lafta min folo, Mr. Jammeh.
Yes, ndara lamin Jammeh be commando ke kan jamani.
Okay.
La programme beti ata ba ken kabule la programme no always.
So, continue diamo. Yamre dem na.
Banku din kendo la muyti. Gambia be tumo min to sainte nga jarta Gambia dingo BMB Gambia korosi Gambia kata nyami.
Thank you, Mr. Jammeh. Abaraka.
Yes, bao election o min tamata mbe a jele min tamata je United Democratic Party e kato bekele pour que ka itandi Gambia dingol la min tamata election to banda Supreme Court man som pour ye la moy Gambia la.
Yeah.
Last court ñi ngeje lorin no kiti mota the Supreme Court mbe jube kan ibe diamu kan no journalist oli ila diamu kan bete ata bakele yalo yen tol yaje one problem le beje kabrin 2016 nganyim fole nko ndol min be tubabu du sita tubabu du jande ngajere tubabu du katama nyami
wallahi
kuoli mini be tubabu dum fanal la fitale hani atra yaman ke ko tubabu du bari be nyami nga bo nyam say ko min si woke no wolem satoti wolem policy ti min yalon ko sitara laare bankol katama wala bankol min developte tamata wo silol la fo bi kata nyami kata wo nyam
wallahi
ay mune ya tin still 2016 to nga yaya bondi ko mine o ku kilol kana mon na Gambia to kan still na on dia muta mule nyaaw mule mam moyno
wallahi
abala fa wata bakele Gambia kata nyami Gambia bu kata ku na all sector corruption o beje Gambia police force nga wo fole yente ko ndi mo nga police yakele na broda Gambia ya latilo
okay
bari nga corruption atine yembali na place wala corruption atine yen dimot corruption atine ko bela kan ko rule of law nga min karan moto mbole tamand la je ko bu kata majang
wallahi
yem frustrating fa nga do ko nyimbula after ko la nata tam bari corruption o min beje ita bondi no la because munemu ate santole fo duma ni lefta bonda wala ko be police dissolve la yena police kunda kuto tombo min yalan ko dinniwol beje mi yalan ko londo soto bari man hani because ni diam to police kunda to rong e kamen fo hood hunting ne beje e be busolo la lete kan e be trap la la ndi be ku soto la je mi yalan ko at the end of the day wote na pete alete and corruption pour nga kelen na banko kan the first thing is security forces ni nga commencé woto police kunda ni yo tidingo soto woto drong ay be continuer no la ka corruption o min kele e ba continuer di no la
wolom toñal
wala nga police kunda nga je lom bakale because science min be nyaton kaya la je Ablaye Sagna kabrio ke yes, kabrio ka IG tin ko anyway. Ko is very unfortunate.
Okay.
Very unfortunate. Nga long personally kabrabe law study ka university abenu senior class la ay long nga long personally bari ko lad nga molu moy ka fo Ablaye Sagna is very professional. Ya long Gambia no ku kelen param benda ko nyantang hakilot la baat. Imam mo long kabrio appoint kake IGP ti mo sat hey this is the best IG kuma jama mo bo follow ko mo min bebe ti am ka 3 quarter ni jube wol fa o mari long impasse Ablaye Sagna manke o police ti mi ya long ko isi o palace diala wala ko title diala to nga long police kundato
okay.
So ando Ablaye Sagna ke dan ko minna min minister of interior yala wo mu Yaya Jammeh minister of Yaya Jammeh no IGP de ka fa Yankuba Sonko yes is from Nyomi Bunyadu abe recycling I think Sanchaba Sule job wo Yankuba Sonko wole Yaya entrench wole mu Yaya mako ladi Yaya la pilal le mu wolti because yaya mi o min fo banko kan wo yankuba sonko nyol ka o make sure wo tama imaje TRC recommendation o ya ma because amenyi la nyina ko binyol lungo fana benanan
yeah
okay niya jube kabara sita TRC SAFA lead council ya push nunka demonstration o ateka demonstration o mi yalon ko na constitutional le wodi Gambia dingol every citizen of the Gambia at full age and capacity shall have the right to freedom of expression, freedom of movement, freedom of assembly. Na section 25 la ko for ama for ko you have to apply for a permit. It will go public order act me for. Wo ko ning atra ko you have to use public address system. Either microphone or bebulu, wala tantan wala balibulu, wala la fa music kala whilst albe protest ni ke kan wala yatin na quality permit to apply. But without that, alman permit ni ninka. But I want to use against those 3 years jotna puruka jako they have violated the law. Because yalo ni yang ko fa mo bandi balati. Yeah, does not matter na be but ma fan kilinde. But it tonya leti na yes, but that doesn't matter. Gambia is Gambia. I see nga Gambia leje, so I don't mind another na family plate. I will tell you this truth.
Yeah, wala mu Gambia di ya fan.
Nyine mu Gambia di ya. So wala yati na ngaje kabiri nga baro jaay won nyimmol yala nyimmola wala mutaye a point ala masakunda kono kabiri wo time mo len discourage ta baro la ko. Because for 22 years, Gambia be batamin kono no, molu mine yaya mako, ko bat mu Gambia no batandi, wo the same people kabringa bang sakunda falling, wo mo killing ole nata mur ko tenke wolle be baro sembenti yandi kan. Where are we heading to Gambia?
Wallahi.
Yeah, so abala fa warta back and the justice system ko wo fole. Ya lo corruption mo bete.
No ama kurang
corruption mo bete. Ha Gambia corruption no pour nga bondi no abe kole ala bakele munekela Rwanda ya Kenya mi wala kabri bota ko bela foi pareta ya commencé ka bo santol ha mo bulo dunda ton tapi ye mute kitindi do acha ye continue ye wala ke fobi alhamdulillah la banko lotan
wallahi they fought for the corruption
good mo bukala fintoli ya mo corruption of fan fo ni ya fo ke te ke banko jawole
if you want to fight corruption, Gambia, instead, a telephone fight.
Yes, ni be do kudlato, ni be Gambia auto be telephone fight la, but ni matra Gambia take a banko din jawolete. That's not the case. It tell them banko din ken. What is going on? It's not right.
You are very right. You are very, very right.
Yes. Ilafta banko
ya abla sanyang minna kumo fo jang abla sanyang amin defanga Facebook ko kayle ko inyanta kake IG my reason mina wala fola jang my reason was that bring kala Mahmoud Job alayata alamani men safar kala Mahmoud Job botaje na jele confusion min nata towards the police so ko puru what confusion on ye diffuse nga feel ko Ablay Sanyang being the deputy then inyanta kala je before ibe molu bonde nga koma andu nga jele no la selection sifa min kala no so we want conflict resolution lo pour ka conflict in diffuse nka nana we all thought that ko Ablay when he come he will be professional yalon hadama dingola jiko ala character Dinteni te felembe kacha ibe kuma kende bal fo kanjang andu ikonte ko na programol kadie bari yalo manjiko wolo
hani
yo andu ni palaso fanandinna ni te palaso dintela inatan na jiko long wote kele te la blame oti mo manya ne te blame le nyantan te le blame la because ntele falinta wala tin angaleol ko you will never know your friend until he or she becomes your boss. Wawatole kela real color long. Yeah, understand. So Ablay Sanyang being a disgrace and a disappointment to the whole Gambian people but abe legacy sotolale. Because abe legacy means sotola tomorrow he will run away from Gambia. Maybe I tasiala musoya America nabota palaso. Because at the scene of Gambia, nobody is going to trust him again. Because Ablai is always carried by the atmosphere of the Minkono. He is not professional in his job. So coming to la promotion then we continue la kaja.
Yeah, so ab call belare wala nyama. So wala nan ko corruption on tolia corruption mo problem balati ya. Because they UDP la petition o jube. Ya be karam fo pareta. Just technicality in the petition of Funtindi outside. Imal left from Gambia dingol ya lo mune tamate election o kon. Mune atina barona la molbe eagle to an extent that imal left for Gambia no ya long ngadum petition o kon. Mune atina. There must be a reason.
No, because min keta ye wala atina. Wala atina. Yeah, okay. Continue.
You can continue. Okay, what I think nanko kula tamata je miya lonko exactly for madla fi Gambia dingol ya long exactly mi tamata election kon andu Gambia dingol la hakole ya lonko itule kate min fay kate jim fay ta nyaadile mi tamata la kate wo muy la right leti but at the end of the day you will fananke kotenke the same thing Supreme Court stand by their first decision. So I am very disappointed about Hassan P. Jallow. Disappointed about Hassan P. Jallow because Puko Dolbe Suokono, Kabrin Dolbe lost to the Kangi Jelefan, Atela Safero from Boto. Near Evidence Act of 1994, Tobe Safarin Jel Hassan P. Jallow. So in Sobitan Unco Mole Mimfahanta Mole, what a Mia Lonka Londo Soto. And Yo, Mole Mia Lonka do cook a tribunal like I do cook a tribunal too. Sidang wo mo sifa a high caliber like Hassan P. Jallow. Ngamira wonya da Gambia impetition o example to the Gambian people. But Gambia dingol ni to Gambia dingol di kuyandi petition of Funtindi Panta. I am so disappointed kabringa woje, you know.
Yalo Mr. Jammeh Hassan Jallow la issue. Hassan Jallow la yalon te biringa ko be code no mbugala ka code ya bar science adiam no. Hassan Jallow la issue. Hassan is a man mi yalon ka mam moral function. Because now moral soto. You see, Hassan is sitting under the panel of 5 judges to judge a high-profile case. Saying Hassan Dingo wonata tara at the opposite side to defend. To defend. More minuli alonko. Wole complain o Sambana. He is arguing with those people minulia complain Sambana. Hassan Dingo is going to be a defense counsel to those people. So what Hassan Jallow and what Hassan Jallow nyanta kela referee between attending the party minto and wala opponent soul. Atele Hassan nyanta kela referee. So Jumale ya dua dunia kono. Hassan keta minister ti Gambia. Hassan tata international tribunal. Hassan belafila adingo la profile kambata. So Jumale ya mutako Hassan Jallow will sit there kafoka adingo ko altelman kungo soto alla case man alman case soto so alla la file itajana nyille fenketa Hassan neneta adingo disgrace la.
No.
So ni Hassan integrity soto no. Since at the beginning atenyanta fango bondila nyinko konole adingo right soto to represent adingo womu loyalty I right soto to represent any party but bring Hassan yaja adingo nata je Hassan fango nyanta fula Supreme Court ko mbe modo nominate la to come there because conflict of interest began dingo bigela I don't want to be part of it andum ni Hassan yofo judiciary be Hassan na wojubelal ko ay tonyale fo aketa TRRC bring Lamin Jobata nyanta na la TRRC Dr. Cisse, Dr. Cisse ya fango bonda ko mbadi ngolom. And I don't want to take part of it. Ni atara ko lata kai ba ko kala ta badi ngolka. Ninga kuma from badi ngoma suo fanan kono mo sa fuka la badi ngotinya. So I have found that be bondi. It's mutual consent. He did the right thing. But Hassan Jallow, so ni aje UDP ni step sol beta wolomu luat UDP nyanta mintala. But UDP alone be minkeka. Mobe alone ko nini quote judiciary review. Mobe alone ko it will come back the same. wala tina mam mo surprise imagine ye min fangoke
yeah
ni ata ko ñinul we want to diffuse conflict in Gambia and adama e min foko we want to reconcile the whole Gambian people ye minke ñante batula because it take time o min foko it mean judgment o kala o wato le imagine what time o manzi the judgment okay 2 days before the inauguration. Do you know why? Itemu police or letino. The reason you okay minna, they want to see the reaction from the United Democratic Party so that they can effect some arrests. Now they will be comfortable after the inauguration. There will be no court.
Yes, no point. I see.
You have them tell stupid stuff. Thank you.
What a work like your plan Jamaica, what a work like Yalong Usenu Dabo Mulonality. Near double do Kojuve and in double Gambia. Wallahi, ye mio min plan double comatita. Well, na Kabringo PIU official GMB Fenkole Bas celebrate Kanko and Yalong police kundado. Yalong a problem also na police kunda because rate of ignorance is higher than the educationalists in the Gambia police force. Okay. Guarding all me along ko be police kundato tata commissioner will be police family be la mol natira na will see fall like a kenye see falti because we book certificate in kawol.
Yeah.
Yeah, understand. Yeah. Okay, so what's yata na police kundato to an extent that say will ya is normal. Police will be minke drong. Yes, it's normal in the Gambia. Yeah. And ndoli ya nyi corruption on ko na police kundale ma kunton koti banku na fa corruption of na ka kuma sala police kundale. Because near police kunda ya telling the drong ebe telling us of le kame nyene example jamani janji it's not allowed mo nyama maje ko ka police o bribe jam ikata kasol last time
ka mbadundel nga try ba del ko Gambia ni afom ni nga try ni ko nyoko why you bribe in sa ko del kuluta ni ko the la government it is something legal.
Bro, billahi Gambia c'est simple billahi. Gambia ni mira fon watu dol Gambia no bro bala fa wata bakele no. Like corruption is normal. Huh? Dawuda every sector eje may be corruption traje. Health kay bonya. Dawuda tata corruption ole be. Men dem bo corruption stop la.
Wallahi.
E de report jube mi ga fontin to la National Assembly. Wolbe mun dokule la. Huh? Atibe auditor general of the National Assembly. Huh? Kabri wo National Assembly
for them.
Act like Kabri. Ha.
Yeah. It's appealing for them.
To act. Yeah. To act. Before that, it only for the food like I tend to go, yes, Nimin Funta and Science and Yenda normal. But what for that normal appeal to Purka make sure that edict report implement. Huh? Gambia, where are we heading to? Huh?
Wallahi.
No, it's very unfortunate. Still now,
Mr. Jamme, ebota tunduloto atunno kumayata bake lonna kendolu bije andung bankudin kende balle bota ite bota tundo minto ite fanam fango nata na do ko ke mi ya lonko mashallah. Mr. Jamme, lafite nyinin kala kuma dantannel. Kuwo ku yama Gambia abebe koleyari. Baluwo koleyat. Jikuwo koleyat. Kurango koleyat. Lopitano koleyat. Ni lafita ala tamola ilota siloka ibita banjul moto soto koleyat. Karambunto ta koleyat. Fengo be koleyat Gambia. Ete amira muno mo responsibility di niatara ko bankulo miya lonko niatara alale fam mantarantel police kan sign yamira albadal ten na banko
dika wala fo always tempa mo la programme o keri be nyin cool be sa ta kan nyunu be keri so ko ntol ka fo ala fo ngam batula ala na ji technique ba ko nyako hanide albesilo min ka wonte nyinemba ko e wote kala de ala hakilo din tol la Gambia muna ala nga nyimbula ala kitita nyine la ha ala kita muy bekeri Gambia banku dolu jube fo bekeri njele ba ndulu ya jube kole ya be la ka luwo kole ya kala fale nte fon koro sila ngam fan nyini kan na ke ko lu munati ala hakilo dinna si wo kole ya bondi no silol minna wala mun na hakilo te ngado kundi mili jenketa nge bondi je ko motri nol sambana je mili ti nyaro ko nge soran a banko la kodo tanka ka banko fa tanka mo bele kunna fanko wajibodi ha bar sila nyimbe be keri banko ka mo bebe deri ni afo e ko tan banko jawole sai foi lefta la pour nga tra deri
ko
signala ba
ni afo bro kenen ne bari sai wo mun telen na solo tin tel kan ku wala ni ano yen problem tije
den to la banko to la je fo nga na diamu na banko la ko la nga banko la jere mini jir wate silol minita ko mfana lefta la jaay bo nyam ni dara ni lo plano to boro fon boro ta baka soto ha ambulance oli le how many millions are missing
ni tara no plan to anene ketantela nga mole samba RVTH kanifil lopitano to birim futata kanifi kanyanta tala RVTH le e rifalal bi so ko ngata iko ambulance driver e nanam prayen samba you know birim ambulance driver nata muneketa ambulance driver de mi yalon ko authority nyanta fola tele dron ko moto malaika ambulance driver ko gas welte moto ko ngai saindu ako gas welo foni ngasa ngai okay sai ngata mbasana na tata yalo ni findita kani fil loptano to ja oyle isansero soto jele palaje
ya
ndele ba nyato nde kofta pura bulan no ngata nga gas welo sa akonye ko no ngata sa ndara fo jimpex ndefana nkofta kata banyun ndara fo minafuta la essentiel follow minna GTTI bala ko dege nkombe signal la ko nyeno ngata so sa ente jenketa nka ite tambisa ilafta tala essentiel min don sitaw ate sambi
okay
firi tambitaw essentiel pela kamalo kata fo futa da banyun fo RVTH chak sai ntelu la presento jita ndunda konoto abija nata no akonye ko na broda nka nam akonye lafita seilale pour gaswelo nyi nka gaswel juma akonye ko ambulance nka bari ite ya fo mole lotano ko gaswel tigi je ite nata borna fo banyun ntel dunna nyanta presento na la banyun jannet iko gaswel tigi ako ha nka nyinden ko mimbe bale be wala wuran na yake finyin ko ye nyum ko le nay
correct very good bro
ani bududu madia so ni tamani mbitamba biringa ko mbitamba ko akonye ko je musa nkai ko je ilaftan tenga nyimma ko ka corruption o balundi nyimba ko pour mo nkai ko ni ila den ko re ni mo ina ma ndema diala mbije ayamal tan loptano kono ja yamal tan ngaja tata moto malata
man
you know
ite nyi minketeng ni atere ma woke ite be corruption lo balunde ka bari ite ya donne mimbe keri wala tine man son ka woke so wala nan ka diamu nyom badin gambenu le ko alinga balang ni ko nyeten don kana ke wo fana be corruption ni reduce la banko kanne yen di mana la man son ka dila e do fana di mana ma dila ke wo ba tarala le adieno video bu ko malu nyaama ba sila ngaji ko o benati ne discourage jaje ko yamra sante nyin ko bulala ba ngaje ka ba mo liya fule nyaaw nyam ma moyno medan
ko yo bar ni mi corruption oke ita moy la in any disciplinary hearing ita moy la kiti dula ita moy la dulato foi ka moy la dron ko ya moufle ya samba dulado to na mete ya muruni na ay corruption o fanke dami ko ya muruni na je
exactly yeah because it can just to deceive people you can assemble la for temporarily for public outcry ni me caring public talk ni pour que mo deceive then after na ya muruni na je wo mon ke solution oti yeah but a better than that yalo wala tin nan kabrin jura before election nga yimpo gambeno le ko ndol ka mbatol le pour baluwo mimbe gambie balu nyaay falen tol batol le al carte fa United Democratic Party ya jenga wo fo United Democratic Party de agenda soto bi yalon ko ay wo bankoje pour banko be ta nyami banko si boya bare bi ajibe ngabre mburo bole foka mburo yemira mburo la wala kata fo $10 si Gambia ka manki fango Gambia abi serious
wallahi
na minister bebe daring president be daring mo kilim man na kay dandi ko banko la ko bo jela tuba du banko jamale fango manki for 3 days government man na kay mo apologize kay tan ni reason sol ke Gambia bala fa wartal de
Bare iko Adama Baroko bagaso ala fate manku akaman kunoje. Akaman kuwo kunoje.
Yo, okay.
Ay wolf.
Nata kaman kuno bakaso la ko bar say atema lan ko price control government ne fanan ka okay. Because antuba du jam price control le jam government ne ka okay. Silan ni atara ko itema no boje momiya no way banko samba. Ah? Wala dina
gambe itelu actually yalong itelu Gambia wotumo mansakunda ka bagasol nati yadi businessman la ika price di businessman manyana tambilami barbi wo businessman wolle ke la bagasol nati ni la bagasol nati ni adam da campagne le ni si tanni lulu be san ya kiya
yes
ikay ko businessman car le ni Abubakar Jawara be police station o local Abubakar Jawara be nyinsa. So obviously, new businessman will surate la profit ole babon de la muntol dobal court.
I see. If I want to dobal ka point to jele, wala atin if immediately after election price escalator, mo malo mune yung price will think yes because businessman will mean deal. Let's already recover. You know point to it's very sad Gambia balafa water. O Abubakar Jawara ninga wo jube Gambia la balafa water. Wojubo ay call minute nyuro Gambia call be tamaka singola Gambia abi serious ibe nyela banku jamala to mi alonko mola ke ko munyinta be banko kan abe tamala normally ha pontolia luate jeba lual benna banko kan mi alonko very good loss mi alonko ifenketa bare o lual baka implement mune wono ha mo ko
Mr. Jamme male be side jumale to jamani jang bari ajube ngamira Henry Gomez former kenu minister
wallahi
Henry Gomez ma Henry Gomez for jang diplomatic passport saga konoba
exactly yeah
Henry Gomez ma among business partners so le sambana Gambia minuli alonko do fango bi jam fang he is wanted in Germany jang criminal olo mati
so
bare anata Gambia yela diplomatic passport o sika yadi ala signed by Adama Barrow so andu ngamoy malagen la fenke dabolale ay birabe interview la ko bari nga nyin soton na report ko no ko mil fango nata they bring a present ite Henry Gomez mil samba Adama Barrow ya ye present o dilale laptop on in telefono so wo laptop on in telefono dita jumala isit ko ikanna president o ikan laptop on le diala bang wala ka telefono le diala just to get diplomatic passport in Gambia. Is something wrong with us?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Jube buka ya long Henry Gomez ya Jube sai. Henry look. Yeah, is it continue?
Yeah, continue. No, it continue.
Henry Gomez ya Jube ko Henry like a president advice. Where are we heading to Gambia? Huh? Aka fo nguur bi duñ ko joxe say bu lati ne ma la fi ka ba ma sakunda nyindi so ebe ko kule kala to dang koy trastere woto because ite be min kono woto ite ko da malem dorom bar Gambia no wolteji no abala fa wata nin tengo wol yebe diam kan social media mbuke la moy I just pass them katela wo diam la mbuka la fi because I can't stress bakele so mbuka la fi nga bla programme to nga kuma fo mi fenge da bari mi mu banku do ko to wo kay mbuka mo ja ko no jube banko la ta nyato wo nga wo fol and nobody will stop me on that one right yes
yeah that's true abaka bage Mr. Jamme program on close la wala
okay
program on close
so much kila programme follow ibe min ke kan continue ala ya usual encourage pour at least nga tara stand by na bankola ko ni mi jama amalla ku nga lo nga funti nga fo nga solution jube mi yalon ko be keno la nyami pour ka je ko banko ta nyato yeah
thank you fana ya baraka for encouraging
thank you
fana
thank you so much
thank you very much Mr. Jam
okay thank you
mina program meta jando man sai saje fanansi na haji dolu fanal to ko no miliyalon ko tun dol fanal sike private issue so ala baraka bake mbe mobe tentula mbal jayla. Thank you. My mom bitayai Nene Jalo. Uncle Nene Amde. Okay. So mbe mobe tentula mbal jayla Allah juber nyimal kang ani minul contribute ani minul safero ke. Yes, we can agree and disagree. Was keno le bari we shouldn't condone insult sako much more ibeke babal tala mili alonko tumando dol sikeno fati dol sikeno barindi dol sikeno mamati just because of he left wrong kakumo for way me alonko amanyinya. I will not allow such people and ninga okay wrong. I will just get rid of them from watching us, from watching me especially. So butumbe mobe tentulambal jaila banko nyimbele dentala sakata bake nga peace maintain da mangolu tema ala baraka